What is the scariest conspiracy theory if true? That Planet X is real, orbits like a comet and so enters the solar system at infrequent intervals, and is home to intelligent life that's affected past human civilizations. That AskReddit questions about conspiracy theories are periodically posted by the government to measure how close the general public is to uncovering the truth. The entire universe was created, all at once, last Thursday. Your memories from before then, also created last Thursday. That aliens are already here on planet Earth, and they aren't extraterrestrial beings but extra-dimensional beings. Terror organizations are funded and supported, as an alternate form of war, by shadow governments. No theory here, that's what has been happening in Syria for years. Elsagate freaks me the F out. Theory that those weird videos on YouTube with Spider-Man and Elsa are actually conditioning children to trust predators. I know that sounds really stupid, but holy crap, you have to read about it. It's crazy and I honestly think it's true. It's quiet in space because something incredibly evil and horrific is snuffing out advanced life once it starts colonizing other worlds. We are all just code in a simulation being run by a far more intelligent species who is trying to determine why humans died out long ago. They run the simulation to cut millions of years to pinpoint the moments where we went wrong and to learn why civilization crumbled to prevent the same fate from taking them. When we die, our code is either terminated entirely or is repurposed into another life in a form of digital reincarnation. That social media information gathering gathers so much data on your personality that it allows effective social engineering, changing how you think, how you shop, how you vote, which has a chain effect of you teaching the same things to your kids, family, friends, etc. That Avixi was killed because of his For a Better Day music video exposing elite sex slavery. Mattress Firm is something more sinister and powerful than we could possibly imagine. It's just a money laundering service. Come on now. JFK's head just did that. If planet Earth has the only life in all of the universe, two possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Arthur C. Clarke. That every UFO that has been reported is actually a part of one of the government's black budget secret programs which get over $60 billion in funding each year, and that the government has created such a stigma around UFOs and aliens that it would be entirely feasible for them to create the ultimate false flag event. Think 9/11 times 1 million. To make the populace believe there is an actual alien invasion happening so they can either A. create a situation that would help pull the world together, or B. give them an excuse to pour hundreds of billions of dollars more into the military program without the people questioning it. That the government has a deal with aliens that they are allowed to abduct and probe us in exchange for technology. That the rich elite have grown bored of mundane highs and delights and murder, blank, sacrifice and hunt humans for entertainment. They do it because they are so rich they can buy anything they want and it doesn't satisfy them. They are attracted to morbid, disgusting and crude art, music and hobbies. That a selective group of few men and women control the entire world politics while hiding in shadows through puppet politicians. The Ninth Circle cult, the Finders cult, the Hampstead child abuse scandal, that Theresa May destroyed the Westminster child abuse dossier to protect herself and friends, European royals hosting human hunting parties, that the US Customs Agency trafficked children in the 70s to 80s including Amy Billig, that Johnny Gosch, first kid on a milk carton, was one of the rent boys George Bush was investigated for hiring at the White House decades later and was brainwashed. Jersey Island is where the rich European politicians go to sleep with / kill trafficked children. Don't go to the light, it's a trap. The light at the end of the tunnel that people report seeing when they have near-death experiences is to be avoided because that's how they get here. They are some unscrupulous aliens who installed a soul-collecting machine on the moon or something. The scary thing for me is the idea that you can be tricked into enslaving yourself in the afterlife as soon as you die. The light at the end of the tunnel is the slaughterhouse. Man, imagine if there is an evil entity that disguises as your deceased loved ones in an attempt to lure you into its trap. That time is a giant loop and we actually build the pyramids in the future. They are here. They have been here for a long time. They aren't all nice. I actually don't believe this one and I think it's pretty loopy, but here it is. Some people believe that Earth is an enslaved planet that serves as a feeding ground for a superior alien race, except not feeding in the sense of meat, but that they apparently feed off our negative emotions, fear and anger specifically. I think flat earth, if that is true, then almost everything I know is a lie. That elite pedophilia is very real and much deeper than we think. That branches of the CIA only job is to get politicians to blank kids so they can be easily controlled. If you doubt this, go read about Ted Gunderson, an FBI agent who was investigating a blank ring that led to the White House and Washington DC. If 9/11 was indeed an inside job. Gnosticism. That an evil energy called the demiurge created the universe and created humans to act as batteries, and that fear is energy they need. And when we die they fool us to go into the light by revealing loved ones to us that call our names, and that if we go into the light it's a con to get us to reincarnate to supply their energy over and over. Remember flight MH17 that was shot down by Russia over Ukraine? 100 of the world's top scientists for AIDS research was on that plane, and the former president of the International AIDS Society was there as well. The cure for AIDS was close to being accomplished, and a new world order or top governments around the world allowed it to be shot down. John Titor. Reality is an illusion. You're the only thing that actually exists. When you die, you realize that, and in your loneliness go insane and create another fictitious world to occupy your mind until you die. Repeat forever.